Welcome, guys. Welcome. Let's get this out to the FYP. Welcome into the stream. We are talking about Amazon FBA. Bring your questions, and I'll bring my answers. Let me know what you have, you guys. We're just learning how to become third-party Amazon sellers. Okay? So if you guys have questions about that, if you have ever thought about it, if you guys didn't know, you can become an Amazon seller. You can become a third-party Amazon seller. You don't have to have a business. You don't have to have a product, okay? You can do this the easy way with a limited budget. You can start off small and make it big, okay? So this is what I do. I started this in December, and now, you guys, I don't work a 9-to-5 anymore. This is my main source of income. And, I get on here on live and teach you guys how to do the same thing. So if you guys have any questions about this, drop it. Let me know. I know everybody in here has an Amazon account where you guys purchase products. Okay? Everybody in here. If you don't have one, you use somebody else's, right? All of us have those Amazon seller accounts, or we're using somebody else's account. So with that being said, if you have an Amazon seller account, how many people have Amazon seller accounts? I know you have buyer accounts, but how many people have Amazon seller accounts? Put a 1 in the chat if you do. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't. Okay, Kayla, you already with it. I know that's right. All right. So for the people who don't have Amazon seller accounts, you guys, this might be an opportunity for you to get one, right? Because guess what? It's easy. It's easy to do. You guys can do it. You guys do not need an ID. You do not need a business or LLC to do this. You can do this easy, and you can do this easy, okay? So if you have, you guys, an ID and an address, you can sign up for Amazon seller. You're only going to need your first and last name and your identification to start, okay? If you have a business and you want to put this in your LLC, you can set it up as a business. Just make sure all your documents are ready to go and match, okay? So you can set your accounts up. Also, like I said, you're not doing any shipping if you don't want to. So if you're the type to not want to deal with shipping for Amazon, you can absolutely skip that part and have Amazon do all the shipping for you, okay? Amazon FBA, thank you guys for the taps. Amazon FBA stands for Fulfilled by Amazon. FBA stands for Fulfilled by Amazon. This means Amazon is shipping your products out for you, and they're alleviating you from doing any shipping, okay? If you do FBM, Amazon FBM means Fulfilled by Merchant. You are the merchant, meaning you will be shipping your own items out, okay? What else was I going to say? You're not running any ads. When you guys sell products on Amazon, you're not running any ads, okay? You're not having to spend money to tell people about your products. You're not sending links to tell people about, hey, I got something on my store. Can you go buy it? No, this is something you guys can do very discreetly. Nobody has to know that you are an Amazon seller. Some of the products that I sold might have went to some of you guys. I sell products to people all around the U.S., right? And in Canada and in Mexico. So I sell in all of those places, and you guys would never know, right? You would never know because Amazon is packaging those items up and sending them to you. But guess what? I'm the one supplying Amazon with the items. So this is what I want to teach you guys how to do if you're interested, right? Okay, so let me see if we have any questions, and I'm going to tell you guys the first step to doing this. Thank you so much, Kayla, for tapping. I appreciate you. All right, Musa, what did you say? Hey, Rising Phoenix, how are you? Welcome. I'm going to have to make you a mod. Thank you, Kayla. I'm going to have to make you a moderator if you know how to work it. But let's see what we got in the chat. Musa, what did you say? You said how? Okay, so what you guys going to do to start these Amazon seller accounts as individuals? And this is what I recommend you guys do this as individuals, especially if you don't know where all your business documents are. If you don't know where all your business documents are, you will get stuck in the process, and Amazon will put you on hold until you find those documents. And you can't switch to a personal account. until, you know, not with that same number. So go ahead and start this as an individual if you guys don't have your documents, okay? So what you're going to do is go to sale.amazon.com, okay? Use your first and last name. Make sure you're answering the questions correctly and slowly. Go through the steps slowly because that's going to be important to not delaying opening your account. I'm going to flip the thing over, you guys. This is where you're going to go. You can screenshot this, sale.amazon.com. Do not laugh at my handwriting. Do not laugh at my handwriting. Okay? Screenshot it, you guys. What, Rising Phoenix? Okay? And let's get these taps up, okay? And that's what you do, okay? So you go to sale.amazon.com, go through the prompts. Take your time, answer the questions correctly, make sure your ID, make sure your address matches what's on your documents, and you'll be open for business, right? You'll be open for business once you complete that. Yes, okay, Rising Phoenix. All right, so that's what you guys want to do. All right, step number 2, you're going to start finding products to sell. Now you're open for business. You have this space where you can sell products and start flipping them. Now you want to start building your inventory, right? So you're going to find products to purchase, okay? So you're going to go to stores like retail stores. You can go to discount stores. You can go to dollar stores. Any stores where you can find products and flip them for profit. This is where you're going to buy your inventory, right? So I go to places like Walmart, Target, Ollie's, Rose's, Dollar Tree, Five Below. All of those places have things, okay? They have things. How much did you invest? I invested initially $300 on my first round, right? I wanted to see if that $300 was going to make me money back. I said I can afford to lose $300, so let me spend $300, okay? After I saw that $300 made me triple what I invested, I then start putting thousands into it. But I did that, you know, maybe I did 3,000, okay? But that did get me to 10K, okay? So yes, I started with a $7 product that was in a retail store. So that $7 product that I flipped it and I sold it for $40 on Amazon. That product was selling multiple times a day, sometimes 10, 12 times a day. This was in the middle of December last year and it was Christmas. So you can imagine I was selling a toy. My second most profitable product, it was a $15 product that I would buy in a retail store, and I would flip that $15 product. I sold it for $75 on Amazon at the highest, okay? I would flip that product. It was selling multiple times a day, just like the other one. So that's how you get to it. All right, so drop you guys' questions if you have any. But I think I told you all the steps. No marketing, no ads. If you don't want to ship, you don't have to ship. If you want Amazon to do all your shipping and customer service and returns, you can do that. Okay, I almost missed out on this opportunity because I was scared of shipping. And now I don't mind shipping because I see how beneficial it can be. Okay, if you're telling me I can leave my 9 to 5 and all I have to do is ship a few products a day, I don't know why I was so scared to ship in the first place. So somebody presented this opportunity to me back in 2020. I said 2020. 2020 was when I first got presented this information, and I kind of brushed it off because I didn't want to ship, not knowing that there's ways around that. You don't have to ship. So sometimes you just got to ask the right questions and you can be farther along. So I missed out on a lot of money, you guys. I could have been doing this since 2020. So I'm going to take some questions, you guys. Let me know what questions you have. Oh, yeah, let me make you a mod. Yeah, I'm going to make you a mod. How do you decide to choose products? Cleaning lady, basically, I decided by going into a store and seeing what I could sell. So what you want to do is get used to using your seller app to see what's approved for you to sell, right? So the app's going to tell you what you can sell. After that, I sold what was profitable. So I knew toys would probably sell big in December. So that's how I decided on my products. But you can literally, you guys, I sell any and everything. My niche is toys, if you ask me what I sell the most of, but I sell anything and everything. Pregnancy tests, contact solution, waffle makers, alarm clocks, sometimes supplements, you name it, I sell it. What product? Okay, Lexi, I just answered that. I signed up for the seller account last night. Got approved this morning. Yay! I told you. It's simple, you guys. It's simple. I was selling phones on eBay, and wow, why did they ban you? Cleaning lady, why did they ban you? They do get strict, you guys. You can get banned on Amazon too, okay? I can't say too many crazy words on here, but because they're sensitive. What is the commission Amazon charge? It's going to be a per item situation, so they're going to take their fees. But I run each and every product that I'm about to buy through a system, and they're going to tell me the fees before I buy the item. So I don't have to guess, but it's going to be different for each and every item for their fees. Lady, let's go to sell.amazon.com to start your seller account, okay? Okay. Hey, Danny, how are you? Welcome. Disha, it takes 2 weeks for Amazon to receive your items, and then by then the prices drop. Disha, that's a sad way to think. I'm sorry you feel that way. It does take Amazon about 2 weeks to get your products. If you are sending them to Amazon FBA, it's going to take them 2 to 3 weeks, actually, which is why I tell my students, start getting your stuff in now. So for Christmas time, they have your products to send them out. But Disha, you might be picking some very, very bad products that are up and down. So if you pick something with a steady profit, or something that doesn't go up and down, you won't have, too many of those issues. Hey, Pretty Bear, how are you? How do you get ungated? You have to use invoices from particular wholesalers and places like Target. And if you don't get ungated the first time, do not stop trying. It's something that you did that they don't see. Maybe highlight something. Maybe try to send it in a different format. If you did PDF, maybe do JPEG. It's up to you. But I've done it before where I tried to get ungated for something. They sent it back, and I just sent it back to them a couple of times, and they ungated me. So try that. But for new sellers, I try to tell you guys, stick to things that you can already sell. And the more and more you start selling units, they will auto ungate you. So they care about sales history too. Do you have to go to the store? Not necessarily, Pretty Bear. Nope. If you want to do everything online, you can. I do a lot of my stuff online now, and I do a lot of my stuff wholesale. So I'm not in retail as much, but my biggest 2 products were retail products. Okay. 2 of my biggest products were retail. Do you do retail I do both. Retail, online arbitrage, and wholesale. Retail arbitrage is just going in the stores and finding products. Online arbitrage, you guys, is just going in online and finding products. Wholesale is just having a list of distributors and, finding profitable products. Can you sell it offline? No. Everything you're selling is going to be on Amazon's platform, which is online. Once I sign up, how long does it take to get approved? It can take up to 3 days. But if everything looks good, I've seen a lot of my students get approved within the same day, sometimes the next day. I was buying products from TikTok and sold it on eBay, and I will order from TikTok. Wow. I wonder what happened with that cleaner lady. I'm sorry that they closed your account. That's crazy. It had to be something. I'm sorry that happened though. I'm so sorry. How do I get started? Pretty Bear, sell.amazon.com. Get your account started. Start as a individual and then do the professional account. I tell you guys to do the professional account because it's $39.99 a month. The only time I seen that fee come out was the first month that I paid it. Other than that, the money came out of my profits and my proceeds. So I wasn't paying it from my credit card every month after that first month. I was making money, and they just took that $39.99 out of what I was supposed to make. If you guys do the individual account, it's going to be $1.99 per item you sell. My first month, I sold 100 items plus. So I would have been paying them $100+ instead of $39.99. So you can pick what you want to do based off of that information. All right, do we have any other questions, you guys? Let me know. Thank you guys for the follows. I appreciate you. Welcome. Let me know what you got, you guys. I'm here to answer questions about Amazon, FBA, FBM. What do you have? Let me know. My first week I made 2,000. Okay, good, Cleaner. Absolutely amazing. I love to see it. So is there already items listed for us to start with in the community? Yes, naturally unique. And I'm updating some, I would say by Friday. What's the day? Wednesday? Yeah. I have my VA working on some things so you guys can get some more ungated products in the community. So yeah, I should have those by Friday. But yep. But it's already stuff in there right now. If you haven't been on the spreadsheet, it's about at least 10 items on there that you can start selling. Let's see. What is FBA? Good question, Asia. Amazon FBA stands for Fulfilled by Amazon. Okay, let me. Hold on, you guys. All right. It stands for Fulfilled by Amazon. That's all. Fulfilled by Amazon just means Amazon is shipping your orders out for you. So Fulfilled by Amazon, they're shipping your orders out for you. FBM stands for Fulfilled by Merchant, meaning you're shipping your orders out yourself. All right. Do you ship or are you letting Amazon ship? I do both, Brenda. So I ship some of my items. The ones that I want to get out quick, I ship it myself. And the ones that, you know, I want Amazon to ship, I just send it to them. So it's about a 50-50 with my inventory. Someone said leave a comment and I'll hope you get it. Someone said leave a comment and it'll help get ungated. Who said that? Someone in this chat said that? Oh, someone said leave a comment and it'll help get ungated. Oh, in this section. Yeah, it can. You guys try different things. When it tells you no, when you try to get ungated, just try it again in another way. That's a trick that I've learned. Sometimes it takes a few times. From my experience, it's best to buy products and ship yourself. Are you talking about Amazon? Does Amazon store the items? Yes, Asia. Yep, they do. So yeah, they do store your items. Yep. So it's up to you guys how you want to ship them. If you guys, I wanted to start quick. This is why I did FBM in the beginning. Okay, so FBM, I could get my items and immediately send them out. I didn't want to wait the 3 weeks in the beginning, but now that I'm already established seller, I send Amazon products every week so they can have them in their possession. Sorry, I'm just coming in. What do you sell on here? I don't sell anything on here, but what I'm talking about, we basically are talking about becoming third-party sellers on Amazon. So we're selling on the Amazon platform as third-party sellers, and we're buying products in stores, online, and through wholesalers, and we're flipping it and making a profit. Okay? Let me know if that makes sense. Do you need an LLC? Nope, you don't need an LLC to start this. The only thing you would need an LLC for is if you wanted to do wholesale, right? If you wanted to start purchasing from wholesalers, you would need an LLC and a reseller's permit or a sales and use tax. Same thing. Is it a complicated process to let Amazon label your products in the warehouse for you? Is it a complicated process to let? No, because if they're doing that, I wouldn't have to worry about it, Stella. But no, so you just send them your stuff and they do what they do on their end. So after they get my products, I don't even know, I know what they do, but I let them figure that out. They ship it to whatever warehouse they see fit. Yeah, sometimes my stuff gets shipped to Florida. Sometimes my stuff gets shipped to California and they store it in whatever warehouse they see fit. Is it Halloween a high price? Absolutely. All October, November, December, January, February, all of those are high profit months. All of those. This is why I come on here talking about it so much right now. You guys need to get those accounts established, start learning the business, start learning how to source so you can make that money in the season. So yes. So, yep, I say September, you actually need to start doing it. Does it matter what items you sell? Yes, Asia. So it has to be something selling on Amazon, number one. And number two, it has to be something that you can sell on Amazon. So if it's not on Amazon already, it's something you're just going to want to move forward. And then make sure you're approved to sell it as a new seller. Because new sellers can't just sell everything, but it's a lot you can sell as a new seller. So do you buy it on Amazon and then resell? No, we buy it from other stores other than Amazon. So we're buying it from places like Walmart, Target, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, Burlington Coat Factory, Ollie's, Five Below, all of those places. And then you flip it and make sales on Amazon. Where do you get your VA? I got my VA on onlinejobs.ph. My VAs are from the Philippines. So yeah, I'm about to start again. Absolutely, cleaning lady. I love to see it. I love that. So do you buy items and just send them to Amazon? Yeah, that's really the gist of it. You got to buy profitable items and items you can sell, right? So those are the items that you send to Amazon. If you want to do some of that shipping yourself, you can. But if you don't want to do any shipping, it's going to be exactly what you said. How do you find a good product to sell? You're going to have to do your due diligence. You guys can't skip that part, right? So you're going to be in stores. You're going to scan products. You're going to look at products online. You're going to see what's profitable. And there's a software I use, though, to see what is profitable, and I analyze my products that way. Okay? But basically, it's going to be for new people who don't know what they're doing. It's going to be a lot of you just doing your research. But a good items that you can sell, good categories, I'll tell you that. Pet supplies, kitchen supplies, some toys, books for sure, music, things like that. Oh, wow. No. See, this is why I come over here and talk about it. Because a lot of people don't know what they don't know, right? So I want you guys to know what it is and what it ain't. So you don't need an LLC to do this, you guys. You do not. You do not. So if you see yourself making money, though, after that first $500 profit, go ahead and get your LLC started. Okay? Because you're going to want to be protected. And you're going to want to start working with some wholesalers. How do you know which items are selling? I look through, it's a software that I use to check before I buy items. And I see how much they're selling per month, things like that. It's Halloween. Is Halloween a high profit holiday? Absolutely. Yep, naturally. All of the holidays coming up, you guys, are high profitable holidays. There is going to be a spike in sales and profits, you guys. This is why I talk about it so much. What software do you use? It's called Seller Amp, Disha. Seller Amp, AMP. Do you have an ebook for beginners? Asia, no. I'm about to show you my community. I have a community for beginners, okay? Have a community where I have students where I teach this. You guys, I just got off a Zoom call with them. I had it at 7 p.m. EST. I gave them some good branded products that they can start selling and things of that nature. And they got to ask me questions. So I'm going to show you guys what the community looks like. And then, yeah, so I don't have an ebook. Because I know people don't like to read, including myself. I don't like to read. It is what it is. I'm a visual learner, so spell it out for me. Okay? All right, so this is my community, you guys. Like I said, it teaches you step-by-step everything that you need to do as a new seller on Amazon, okay? So how to set up that account, you guys, step-by-step. I even walk you through how to answer the questions so you don't get delayed in opening that account, whether it's a personal account, an individual or business account. I teach you guys how it works, Amazon FBA versus FBM, what type of products you can sell, and, all the ways to find products. Somebody asked me about what tools and software I use. Every one that I use is going to be in here. It's about 10 to 15 tools that I use in here. Product sourcing. I teach you guys how I'm finding my products, where I'm going, what stores I'm going to. I'm giving you guys 50 stores online, in-store, how to reverse source. All of those things to find products. I teach you guys in here. How to get ungated. Somebody asked me about that. I'm giving you guys the ways to get ungated, the resources I use, the websites that I use, the wholesalers that I use to get ungated. How to list your products once you receive them. That's going to be in here. Step-by-step videos on how to list your products. How to ship them. Once you get them in your possession and somebody places an order, you're going to fulfill your items. So I'm giving you step-by-step instructions and videos. How to ship them if you're doing it, how to send them to Amazon, how to do third-party fulfillment centers if you want to do that, how to get your shipping supplies for cheap, and all of those things, okay? How to keep your account healthy. I saw someone in here said their eBay account got banned. That's the worst thing you want to do, especially when you're making money, right? You don't want to be in the middle of making money and your account gets banned. So I created this. So I wanted to teach you guys what affects your account health, how to respond to warnings, all of those things, just to keep yourself out of trouble, because you don't want to stop your income, right? How to deal with returns, right? How to deal with returns and illegitimate returns. How to get your money back from Amazon. How to win a buy box. That's basically just how to make the most sales. Wholesale, you guys, I teach that, and I give you guys a list of over 100 wholesale suppliers and liquidation suppliers. And I show you guys how to get your resale certificate. One of my students just got her resale certificate, and she's only been in the community for about 10 days. How to manage your profits, right? Manage your profits. Once you start making income, you're going to want to keep it coming in. So you're not going to want to spend all your money before you start making more, right? So I have a spreadsheet in here for you guys. So you guys can just click them, and then you guys have all types of spreadsheets to keep track of your profits. What else? Just resources about funding if you guys need extra funding to start getting inventory. A list of ungated products that you can immediately start selling as new sellers, and Zoom replays. We just had a Zoom tonight, so the replay is inside where I gave them some good brands for new sellers. So yep. So I'll take some questions, and if anybody's looking to get into the community, let me show you how. You can go, if you are interested in getting into the community, put a 1 in the chat, and let me show you how to do it. All right. So if we're in the live, we're going to go click my profile circle right here. You're going to click it right here. I'm going to get to you guys' questions too. I see them coming in. And then you're going to go to Stan. And this is where you can get into the community, you guys. You can break the payments down with Klarna, Afterpay, PayPal, Pay Later. It is a one-time fee. You get lifetime access, and you get always support from me. Like I said, we have weekly meetings. You can always message me in the community. If you ever have an issue and you need to look something up but don't know where to go, you can go here. So let's go wholesale. Let's see what happens. Wholesale. Oops. And everything regarding wholesale will pop up, so you don't have to look too far, right? Everything with wholesale. And then, like I said, this is the community. So we in here, we talk, we share ideas. I give them products that I know they're ungated for. People are sharing their wins. Somebody got their seller account approved. That was just a few minutes ago. Somebody got their resale certificate already. One of my students, after 10 days, already made her first couple of sales, and she just started to get her account open. Then we do general discussions. I do the Zoom replays uploaded. Okay. I gave them a Dollar Tree item, something they could sell on Dollar Tree. Is selling over 600 times a month. So yeah. All right. So I will take questions. All right. Let's see. Typically, how fast can you see profit? Literally, simply, babe. My first month, I seen profit. I made 10K my first month. It didn't take me long at all. Not at all. What's the difference between an individual and the business accounts? The individual account. So individual and professional account. So individual account is basically when you're paying a 99-cent per item fee. And like I said, what if you sell 100 items your first month? You're going to pay $100 versus that $39.99. So the $39.99 is going to be for the professional account. So I would pick the professional account. Also, with the individual account, you cannot get on the buy box. The buy box is going to help you make the most sales. You can't get on the buy box, and there's certain items and categories you cannot sell with an individual account. All right. Is a new movie Star Wars and cartoons a profit technique? Is new absolutely naturally unique? Absolutely. Yes. Is your account, can I say that? If your account gets banned, do you get the product back? Oh. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, you would have to talk to customer service, but yeah. Yeah, you absolutely. Yeah, because that's still your inventory. I'm trying to set up my account. Maya, yeah, go ahead and do it. Go to sell.amazon.com. I would pick the professional account if I was you and set yourself up as an individual and not a business. And just go through the prompts. Use everything. Put everything in this, how it looks on your documents, because they're going to ask for documents. Asia, okay, I see you with a 1. Okay, Asia, you can absolutely join the community if you want to. So can you, Tamed, I would love to have you guys signing up with you tomorrow. Thank you, Kim. You will love it here. I promise you will. All right. So, yep, I just got off a live Zoom with my students. They are rocking and rolling so far. You said onlinejobs.ph. How did you find someone who knows what they're doing? You got to teach. Basically, you got to interview. So when you guys are looking for VAs, you got to interview them, right? So I knew what to ask them because I know what I'm doing. So if you guys are new and you don't know what you're doing yet when it comes to finding products, I do not suggest you looking for a VA yet, because you don't know if they're giving you BS leads or not. So how can you know how to teach them if you don't know how to teach yourself, right? So yeah, you got to interview them. You got to know what you're doing. And sometimes you might have to train them. All VAs are not created equal. How do you know if the product needs approval or not? You're going to scan it with the Amazon Seller app, and it's going to tell you immediately, and you can, request approval. All right. Let me know if you guys have any questions for me. Let me know. Let me see. Seller. Okay. All right, let's see what we got. Excited. Thank you. Hey, Raquel. Hey, how are you? Thank you for the heart me. Online arbitrage or private label? Online arbitrage, retail arbitrage, and wholesale. Can you help someone open a seller account? Nako, yeah, I could do that, but you have to be a part of my community. Your hair is nice. Thank you, Linda. I appreciate you. Yep. So let me know what questions you guys have, and I will answer them to the best of my ability. How would you recommend I do this if I wanted to ship the product at Sam's myself? If you want to ship them yourself, you can do that. You just skip the part about sending it to Amazon. Once you get your product from Sam's, you can just ship it as you get items. So you're going to list the items once you get it, and then every time you get an order, you'll get a notification, and you'll get Amazon will give you a shipping label that you can print out. So you can absolutely do it yourself. I started with FBM in the beginning because I wanted to hurry up and get some products. So that's what I did. All right. So let me see something. All right. Do you need an LLC to do that if you're going to the store and buying yourself? No, you don't need an LLC in the stores. Most retail stores, no retail store is going to ask you for an LLC. Hey, come on, money bags. I love to see it, Raquel. Can you do FBM and FBM? Absolutely, Asia. You can do both. And I do both. I do both. Yep. How do you feel about Ross? I feel good about Ross. I love Ross. Ross is a good place. You can find some good deals on products. So absolutely, Daisha, that's a good place to go. Yep. How do you? Oh, I just read that one. Thank you, Rising Phoenix. And I think I did make you a mod. I hope I did it right. Marshalls, all of them. Absolutely. All of the discount stores, all of those discount retail stores, department stores, all of them. Dollar Tree, all of the things. Is there a certain app or site you use to look up winning products? Look up winning products. There are some. Yeah, there are some. Smart Scout, Helium 10. I use Seller M to analyze them though. You can't see my comments. Nope. I can't see whatever you just said before that. I didn't see anything. Maybe the keyword is filtered. I don't know. But I did just see that. But I didn't. Let's see. Does everyone make 10K? No. That's my story, you guys. Everybody is different, right? That was my story because I found a very, very few. I found two really, really profitable items. They were both toys, and I started this in the middle of the holiday season. So maybe that was just something, you know. But everybody can make 10K with the right direction, with the right products, with the right technique, with the right skills, with the right mindset, and with some time. Everybody can do that. Do you need products first before signing up? No, absolutely not. I did not have one product before I signed up and made my seller account. I did not have one product. I found the products after I got approved. So that's a good question though, Stella. Yeah, I still can't see your comments, Rising Phoenix. I don't know if you typed it again or what, but I cannot see anything. I don't know what's going on. Thank you guys for the follows. I appreciate it. All right. So this is one of the ways I analyze my products. Once I see something that I want to sell, I'm running it through this software before I buy it, right? I did. Okay, good. Yay. Okay, I see it by your name. You got a little icon by your name now, right? So this is what I use. This sells 20,000 times a month. This is why I say we don't need to market products because they sell over 20,000 times a month. Well, this one at least, right? So why would I need to market it if it's already selling? All I need to do is purchase the product for a cheap price, this is what I bought it for from my wholesale distributor. And I was selling it at the time for 14 because this was a 3-pack, right? So yeah, things like this. This is something that I sell. Yeah, you can literally just pull this up. You guys, I know it looks foreign right now, but you will get used to it, okay? And you can see how many other sellers have this item, how much they're selling them for, how many they have in stock, all of the things. So this is how I analyze my products. This is what I do. All right, so, and if you guys have questions, let me know. Why is my camera so janky right now? What is it called? Let me see. What is it called? I'm talking about buy, shipping yourself, retail arbitrage. What is it called? You're talking about FBM, fulfilled by Amazon. I mean, FBM, fulfilled by merchant. Buy, shipping yourself, retail arbitrage. Fulfilled by merchant, FBM. Is that what you mean? Let me know. Thank you for sharing your knowledge. Of course, G. Joe Jenkins. I like that name. It got a little ring to it. G. Joe Jenkins. Hello? G. Joe Jenkins in the building. Drop shipping, no drop shipping user. Amazon does not like drop shipping. I know people get away with it sometimes, but no, we're getting the products physically and we're shipping them, or we're letting Amazon ship them for us. Either way. Oh, now I see your comment, Rising Phoenix. It was in a filter section, and now it just showed me that I can unfilter it. Now let me see. Let me see if I can answer it. Rising Phoenix, you asked about Shein. No, because they have their own. That might be Shein. They might. No, because they have their own private label thing, unless you're ungated for Shein. But it gets tricky when it comes to clothing and apparel. So I would say no for Shein. But that's not a silly question at all. People buy stuff from everywhere. Walgreens is another one, you guys. CVS, you can stock those. If you guys coupon, Listen, if any of you guys know how to coupon, you need to be doing this. No questions asked. If you know how to coupon, stock deals, do all the retail me nots, get all the... Listen, I don't know what you're waiting for. Any mistakes you have made starting out? Yeah, of course. I'd be lying if I said I never made a mistake. I've bought an item before, or item or two that I broke even on. Something that was profitable in the beginning, and then maybe after a little while it wasn't profitable anymore, and I just broke even. So that does happen. But any of my mistakes that I ever made like that, the money that I've made has extremely outweighed any mistake that I ever made. So yeah, that's a good question though. But yeah, so that's why I learned how to analyze product really well, so I don't make those mistakes again. Because I don't want to break even, I want to make money, right? But breaking even is better than losing, right? And naturally, you in the right place. If you are an extreme couponer, then this is for you. If you guys know how to stock deals, go to Walgreens, buy those detergents, you need to be reselling them. You need to be reselling them. Let me see. Yeah, they sell everything from plates to tablecloths. That's true. That's true. I'm just worried about the brand. Like if they have it branded as whatever, right? I'm just worried about it not being branded at all or being private label. But yeah, I'm gonna look more into that Rising Phoenix, and then I'm gonna let you know. Because Rising Phoenix is in my community. So do you... Hold on, I'm missing some stuff. Sorry, guys. Let me see. Do you pay the $40 monthly FBA right after you get approved? Yes, right after you get approved, they are going to hold the money after you have your products. Yep, right after you get approved. They sell everything. Yep, I saw that. I'm gonna look into the Shein, because that's a good question actually. Are your profits lower if Amazon ships it? It depends on the item actually. So every item is going to have a different Amazon shipping fee. So if you run it through the software that I told you, you can look and see what's going to be more profitable if you send it, or is it going to be more profitable if Amazon sends it. I'm an extreme couponer. That is so funny. What's the best thing to sell? I started with toys, and that's been my niche, but I sell everything. So anything that's profitable, you guys, anything that gives you good profits, over 35% at least. What platform were you on? Amazon, sell.amazon.com, or go to Seller Central. Or go to Seller AMP, if that's what you're talking about. Seller AMP. Is 10K enough to dump in the toys Q4, or should I do more? Absolutely, 10K is more than enough. You're going to get a lot back if you dump that, man. Absolutely. 10K is more than enough. Absolutely. And then you have that list of wholesalers. Man, I have a lot of good toy distributors in the community. And I'm going to actually just DM you some, because I have a lot of good toy people and some good items that you might want to sell, man. People are ungated on groceries. If so, what products did you use and where did you buy from? A good one could be tea, like boxes of teas, because that's cheap. It's cheap to ungate in grocery, you guys. So if you want to do that, Target has good invoices for that. Okay, let's see. Are you ungated on groceries? Oh, I just answered that. Do you ship your products to Amazon? Yeah, you can ship it to Amazon, and Amazon can ship it to your customers. But you're sending all your stuff to Amazon in like a big box. You're not shipping it one by one. You're shipping everything you can ship in one big box at a time. Because that's a waste of time sending them 1 and 2 items at a time. You're going to ship them everything. And then they're going to take care of getting it to your customers. What's the software? It's called Seller AMP, A-M-P. Riri's World. They are very reasonable. Absolutely. Yep. Yeah, it would make a good profit. Yep, Rising Phoenix, it would. It will definitely make a good profit. Anything for kids is good. Absolutely, Slim. Especially in this season, you guys. Especially in this season. Anything for kids. That's why I love toys. Even though I started with toys in December, and that was like a seasonal thing, that I thought I just never strayed away from toys. I still sell so many toys. Yep. You can mix everything you need and ship in $1. Yep, you can. You just have to let them know what's in the boxes. When you're shipping them FBA, if you, let's say you ship a big box, you got like one type of item and then you got another type of item, you could put it all in one box and they're going to know what's inside with how you ship it to them. Is the app expensive? Seller amp, I think it's $19.99 a month. But it's a 14-day free trial. So I would say once you guys are really once you guys are really ready to start sourcing, then go ahead and get it so you can get that 14 days free. And then by that time you should be making some income, so you know, having this app wouldn't be, you know, a burden. Smalls. You said, do you need barcodes for Amazon? Sometimes they want you to put your own barcodes on things, that they're going to give you the barcodes and the number and everything, and you can put it on top of the store barcode. And sometimes they don't. You don't need to do it. It's going to depend on the item. Okay. Let me see. Where did I stop at? So you're saying I can quit my job in 30 days? If you have enough money to quit your job in 30 days, I never advise anybody to quit their job in 30 days. I didn't even quit my job in 30 days. I don't know where you got that from, Slim. Don't be making stuff up now. Don't be making stuff up. I'm sorry, I just invited somebody to do something. Please disregard that. Slim, talking about some quit your job in 30 days. Now you know better. But you guys, it took me 4 months, I will say that. But that's not everybody's situation. I'm not promoting for you guys to do that either, but that was my situation, right? So my first month I did make that 10K, but I wanted to make sure I could do that consistently. And then with my job, they put me in a situation where they wanted me to come back into the office full time, or I could resign, and so I resigned. So when you put me in a corner, then I'm gonna have to pick what's best for me at that point. Yeah, so I was to the backstory, I was a federal government employee for about 17 years before I started this. And yeah, in January they wanted everybody back in the office, so I wasn't about to do it. Give me the answer, please. That's not how you talk to me, Jobus. Not at all. Not in this chat. That's not how you talk to me. And if you ask something and I didn't answer it, it's because I didn't see it. And if I didn't see it, then that means just ask it again. Do I need a resale certificate and an LLC? To do wholesale. If you want to buy wholesale from the distributors, yes. If you just selling on Amazon, no. You can start this without that. Hello, mail trades. Come on now. Manners and respect. Hello? You're welcome. Yeah, so that's what you guys do. Yep. So, yep, no LLC is needed to start it. If you guys want to buy from wholesalers, that's the only time you need it. And it's also going to save you money on sales tax. So now every time I buy my products, my inventory in the stores or online, I'm not paying any taxes. How do I find distributors? So you literally just have to do your research, or you can start looking for people in your city, in your state. That's how you can find your best distributors, because it's going to save on that shipping fee that if they have to ship it to you. So start looking for people in your backyard, in your city. Look for good wholesale distributors. In my community, I have a list of over 100 wholesale distributors. And yeah, you guys can pick and choose which ones you like, you know, which ones you resonate with. But you do have to talk to them, make sure their prices are good and everything like that. Yeah. Hi, I have a 16-year-old. I have 16 years in healthcare and I'm ready to leave. I missed. Yeah, I understand. I know how it is, you know, having a long stint career in that one specific field. I get it. I get it. I get it, man. And it's like you dedicate your life to that. And it's like at some point it's just like, okay, it's time to go. You know, when you know, you know. And I didn't expect my departure to look just like this. But I'm happy that it happened because now I stepped out on faith, you guys. And it's been looking beautiful ever since. Beautiful. How did you get the sales tax ID? I applied for it. After you get your LLC, you guys, in most states, it should be free to get your sales tax, your sales and use tax or your resale certificate. It should be free in your state. So just apply with your state. If you have your LLC, just put a resale certificate and then put your state in and Google it, and it should bring you to the website. And in my community, I have a resource for them to get it done if they want somebody to do it for them. Can I join from Barbados? I think, let me see if they have a Amazon selling market in Barbados. I'm not sure. I know I can't help you if you're in Barbados because I really don't know you guys' markets and stores. But yeah, let me see if you guys have an Amazon selling market. No. No, you can't. I'm sorry. That sucks. Man. But it's other stuff you can probably do. Maybe e-commerce. You can probably do some other things in e-commerce in Barbados. Let's see what we got. You're welcome, Marky. Yep. So yeah, you guys, it's definitely something you want to, you want to have another stream of income. You want to have another stream of income more than anything. You want to have something else that you are making money from outside of what you do now, right? So, people who make a lot of money say have 7. So one is not enough, you guys. One stream of income, if you only work a 9 to 5, that's not going to be enough, and not in our climate, you guys. So this is one thing that you guys know. You guys know it's legit. You guys buy from them every day. I know you guys have your Amazon cards filled up, ready for payday. As soon as you get your paycheck, you're going to check that Amazon card out, right? Right? You're going to check out on Amazon. But how much money are you getting back from them? So my goal is every month I'm making sure I'm making more money than I'm spending on the platform. All right? Amazon, you know how much money they make? They make $1 million a minute. All I want to know is that I'm getting a piece of that $1 million a minute. That's all I want to know. Just a small piece. Just a small piece. But yeah, that's a fun fact. They make $1 million a minute. Yes, Ty, Amazon FBA is legit. You guys buy from Amazon all day. I have my own product, but the company bottling burned the ground business at a standstill. Oh my goodness. Sheesh. But the company bottling burned. Oh my gosh. So you had your own. Wow. What type of product, if you don't mind me asking? How do you source from Dollar General? You just go in there with your phone. You scan the products that you think are profitable. Yep. So just go in there. Don't look for big brands if you're new, but go in places like I said, pet supplies, office supplies, some toys, things of that nature. Right? You can even try and see if you're ungated for certain snacks. You might not be though. You might need to be ungated for certain snacks. When you quit your job, how many hours would you say it took you to make 10K consistently? I did it that first month, but I was working. How many hours was I doing? I would say about 2 hours on the weekdays, and on weekends, I was doing a lot of sourcing. Not even sourcing, because I knew what products I was buying. I was buying the same products over and over again, but I was doing a lot of going to get them, right? I was going to get them. I was driving to the stores in my city, wiping them clean out of everything that I was trying to buy. I was clean off the shelves. They would look at me like, here she come again. She coming to take all the headsets. She's coming to take all the dolls. Absolutely, I am. But I would do a lot of driving to go get the products because it was a retail product. But that product put me in a best position I've ever been in as far as e-commerce. So I'm not mad at it. Let me see. I'm on Facebook. Okay, Jared's Fruity. I gotta check you out. Let me write that down. Yep. I know somebody in here also that does teas and tinctures and all of those things. How do you ship your products to Amazon? You just put it in a box. You just put all of them in a box, as many as possible. Put a label on it. They'll tell you where the product's going. They'll give you the label, and you just ship it off to them. You can have, if the boxes are heavy and you don't want to take them, you can have your mail carriers pick them up. You can have them pick them up. Hey, well, this is random. How are you? You do Amazon too? Hey, I love to see my fellow Amazon girls and boys, men and women. You guys are not girls and boys, okay? But that's amazing. How do you like it? How do you like it? And how long have you been doing it? LOL saying. Yes, Raquel. All right, let me see. All right, some of you guys' comments got filtered. Let me see what we got. Wait, what? We can have our American. Yes, you can. Yep, UPS can come pick your packages up. USPS, they do pickups too, and FedEx. All of them can pick them up for you. Yep. For beginners, what categories to stick with? Because I heard nowadays Amazon is gating. It is stuff gated, but it's still a lot of stuff you can sell that's ungated. You can try some toys. You can try office supplies, pet supplies. You can try definitely books and music. Those are some good categories just to start out. Stay away from the big brands that you know like Dove, Nike, Under Armour. You can go ahead and skip those and look at some smaller brands. Period. I just started yesterday. Yes, Valencia. Hey, Valencia, how are you? To what address, please? Mall. They're going to tell you what address. I wouldn't know the address. Every time I send them something, it's a different address. So it's not the same address every time. Sometimes they want me to send something to Florida. Sometimes they want me to send my packages to California. It's all going to depend. So they'll tell you where they want you to send it. But I wouldn't know that like by heart. It's always different. Do you need any type of tools and taxes at the end of the year? Samuel, what you mean? Do you need any type of tools and taxes? Well, my CPA said to do your taxes when you're doing e-commerce every couple of months, but I'm not a CPA. I really can't give you tax advice, but yeah, they did say do your taxes a little more often than you would normally do it if you still do e-commerce. Basic items in demand and just box it up and ship it. Exactly. Yep. Basic items. Yep. Your everyday selling items. Go ahead, you guys, look at you guys' carts and see what you guys buy. You can take some inspiration off of that. Go ahead and look at your Amazon cart. See if any of those items are ungated. That's some tea right there. That's a tip right there. What did you buy? Let's see if you're ungated for those same things. Can you create items, Valencia? No, that's private label. If you're creating a product, you can. I'm telling you, you can, but not the way I'm teaching you. When you do that, you're going to have to get approval from Amazon. They're going to have to you're going to have to get UPC codes, barcodes. You're going to have to market your item because it's not going to just automatically sell because it's a new your new product or new brand. So it's a lot that goes into private label. But you can do it. I'm not saying you can't, but you can. You can. It does take a little more time, effort, and money, though. So I do plan on doing that one day, too. But I have to wait until the tariffs level out. Thank you for the 7.9K. Thank you guys for the likes. I appreciate you. All right. So let me know, you guys, whatever help you guys need. And if anybody needs detailed help, one-on-one help in the community, and you want to get inside the community, let me know. And if you guys have questions, drop it in the chat. All right. First step after getting accepted, go find some products. Now you are open for business. You can start putting stuff in your inventory, right? So go find some products, go sourcing. Go to some of those stores I named, go into those sections I named, go into the clearance aisles, and start looking for things you can are approved to sell, and then make sure they're profitable before you buy them. When you sell products, did you create a new listing? No, I never created a new listing. I know people do it, but I don't mess with that because that's almost like a generic listing, and I don't want to get in trouble with Amazon, so I stay away from that. But I know people do create their own listings sometimes, so I always go on the existing listing. I always do an existing listing. Period. What's the stores? Target, Walmart, Burlington Coat Factory, all your retail stores, all of your department stores, and your discount stores. You can literally just Google any discount stores near you. I have things like Foreman Mills, TJ Maxx, absolutely, all these Roses, Ross, Dollar Tree, Dollar General. See what you can find, and put some time into it too, you guys. When you go into the store, just plan to be there for like an hour at least an hour, and go into those sections and start scanning. Yep, TJ Maxx is a good one. Let me see. All right, do you recommend Amazon FBA for people who make their own products? Yeah, why not? Because then you're only sending them one item or whatever, however many items you have. Yeah, I can. Yep. Yep. If you do your private label products and you just want to send all of them to Amazon and have them sell them, ship them. Yep, that's a good way to do it. Especially if you don't want to be involved in the shipping process and you want to be like, okay, just let them do what they do. Yeah. Yep. I'm just trying to see how profitable I could be. You can be as profitable as you want to be. I know some people that make 10 times more than what I make per month. So I'm just at the level where I want to be. I want to go even higher than 10K. But it's people that make 10 times more than I make selling on Amazon. All right. Yep, Rebel, absolutely. Yep, so yeah, it's just about the time and effort you put into it, and then just, finding profitable items too. And then what you invest too. How much you invest to get back that income, right? So that's all it is. Yep, so I'm going to show you guys something. Hold on. Inventory. Okay, so this is one of my, I just show you guys this sometimes just to show you what it could look like, right? What it looked like for me. Let me show you guys like the analytics. This is one of my items that I was selling. I'm still trying to find it. I hope it comes back in stock soon, but this is the one I was buying for $15, right? I was buying this for $15. This is my average sales price. average, right? But I was selling it at the highest, sometimes for $75, right? I sold 193 of this item, $15, selling it 193 times at this price or higher, right? So, yep. And this is what I made from that item. Okay, almost 13K. So we do get some returns, but guess what? All of those returns I resold. I resold those returns because nothing was wrong with them. So when you get returns, you can resell them as long as they're good in original packaging. But that's what it can look like, you guys. That's what it can look like. When you find good items, that's your potential. Yep, Rebel. Absolutely. It is. It is. This is why I come on here and talk about it with so much passion. I come on here and teach. I give you guys knowledge. I created a whole community because I believe in it so much. The best place to find distributors, that's going to take some research. Well, I did some research and put together a list and put it in my community. But what you can do, the real Lika, you're going to research the people in your state and your city. See who... see what good wholesalers you can come in contact with in your state and your city. And then you can start, talking to them, seeing what their prices are like, if their profit margins are good. And then you can start, I can't get over your head. Hey, Alyssa. Hey, Alyssa, how are you? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I had to try something new. Thank you so much for the populars. Are the returns shipped directly to you? Yes, they're shipped to you unless Amazon is shipping your products. If Amazon shipped it out for you, it'll go back to Amazon, and then you'll have to create a removal order. So, or you'll remove those items. Well, you'll tell Amazon what you want them to do with it, right? So you'll tell them if you want them to return it to you, if you want them to liquidate it, or if you want to donate it. So you'll tell them what you want them to do. Otherwise, if you ship it out, it's coming back to you. Do you sell international? If so, how do you ship them? I sell in Canada and Mexico, and basically I make them pay for the shipping. So if anybody from Canada or Mexico is buying any of my items, they're paying for the shipping, because I'm not. I am not. Absolutely not. Okay, because retail arbitrage was cool. I'm ready to... Exactly. Yes, the real. Yes. Because, retail arbitrage did give me a lot of money. You guys, I showed you guys an item that I bought retail arbitrage just now. That was a good item. And it was damn near like it was wholesale. Because look how many I was able to buy from retail stores. I bought 193. I told you guys that profit margin was crazy. $15, no tax, and I'm selling it for $67 and sometimes $75. But yeah, you do want to get into wholesale, you guys. Once you start, guys, to get the hang of this and start making sales, go ahead and get that resale certificate and get in with some wholesalers. How many items do you have to buy to make that much? Well, you saw I bought 193 of them, so that gives you some factual data. So 193 of that, and I made almost 13K with that item. That one item, you guys. I have over 40 items in my inventory. 193, almost 200. But start slow. I didn't start like that. I started with a few items at a time. Once I saw them selling, then I started going crazy, right? I didn't start going crazy without knowing what I was doing first. You go, yeah. Yeah, I was going all over. I was going to every store in my city that sold that item and wiping them clean. And they was like, what is wrong with this lady? Why does she keep buying this thing? She taking everything out of the store. This lady is crazy. One lady asked me, what you about to do with all of that stuff? Are you having a party? I was like, yep, I'm having a party. I didn't want to tell her I was reselling them because I didn't want them to make some crazy rules where we had to like a minimum order, or you know what I mean? So I just kept it to myself. But I can't wait. I hope that item comes back in stock this season so I can sell it again. What's your test quantity? About 3 to 5 items I would test, yeah. 3 to 5 items. Yep. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. They gave me the TT gave me a notice, so I think I'm about to have to end the live, you guys. All right, last minute questions, you guys. Any last minute questions? Let me know. This is a mess. There's always something with them. See, I can't get as unfiltered as I want to on here. I cannot because they don't want me to say certain things. I tried to appeal it. They gave me 2 at once, and now they saying my next couple of lives are going to be restricted too. My next couple of lives will be restricted, so yeah, it won't be pushed out. For beginners, do you recommend FBM or FBA? It's up to you. Whatever you're comfortable with. I did FBM as a beginner because I wanted to start selling products immediately. But when you send them FBA, it is going to take about 3 weeks for them to get your product. Yeah, I know, Raquel. I'm like, dang. So for the next 3 days, I will be restricted. So hopefully you guys can find me. That is crazy. I'm sad about that, but yeah. All right, any last minute questions, you guys? They just pissed me off. They just messed up my whole mood. Any last minute questions, you guys, let me know. And if anybody's looking to be in the community, let me know. Y'all might not see me for 3 days, so ask away. Ask away. What did you do? I don't know. I must have said something that I wasn't supposed to say. I don't know. They said it's fake engagement. That's what they said. Fake engagement. I'm like, what is it? What are you talking about? That's what it just said. Yep. So that sucks. But anyway. All right, you guys. Any last minute? TikTok has been weird lately. Absolutely. Absolutely, Rebel. Absolutely. So I'm about to take my talent somewhere else. I know they do. Hating. I know they do. You see them in and out of here. I got to get them out of here without saying too much. For FBM, can you do Prime? Yeah, actually you can. It's a thing called Seller Fulfilled Prime, where you can send that stuff out yourself, and it'll be considered Seller Fulfilled Prime. So yes, you can still do Prime as FBM. It's a way to do it. Yep. Teach me your ways, Queen. I got you, Pluto. Let me know what you need to know. Is FBA or FBM better for a beginner? Either way, it's neither. It's FBA and FBM are just shipping techniques. It's not anything. I mean, it's up to what you want to do. If you want to ship out packages, you can start FBM, and then FBA is going to help you get more sales because Amazon does prioritize FBA sometimes. So it's up to you. You know what I mean? It's up to you. Ugh, it's so sad. It is. I have a backup page though, you guys. So I might go live over there. I do have a backup page. And then I might go to YouTube for these next 3 days. Have to go read the rules. I think you have to have 10K tats with the hour, 50K in so many hours. Huh? Have to go read the rules. I think you have to have 10K tats within an hour, 50K. Oh. Let me know what you mean, naturally. Post your backup in case. What is my backup? Hold on. Good, DDC. DDC. Launching my new Amazon brand. Inventory being checked in. 150K investment, 14K units. Amazing, amazing. I think my backup is Glow and Grind. I think so. That's my backup. Hey.
You locked your door.
I forgot to lock my door, so you just walked in?
Yeah, walked in to lock it.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, he walked in to tell me I forgot to lock the door. Okay.
Yeah, so nobody interferes with your live stream.
So what?
So nobody interferes or interrupt with your live stream.
Thank you, son. I thought India said something else at first.
I'm happy that I
What you think I said?
Some short words in the video.
Okay. I thought India said something else at first. Yeah, he is too much. He just walks in here. You see what time it is. He's supposed to be asleep. But it's still summer where I'm at, you guys. Kids are not in school yet. So he needs to be training for bed, though, because school is next Monday. School's Monday, so yeah. Yep.
Wait a minute, what's happened? I just locked it a few seconds ago.
All right, you guys. Anything else we got? Anything else? Let me know. He came back 3 times to tell me he didn't lock the door. You don't have to lock the door if you're not coming in. It's okay. He is something else. So cute. Yeah, he's a mess. I told him I'm going to let him come in on the stream one day. He is a mess. All right. This was fun, you guys. Hopefully I'll see you soon. maybe on the other side. Sons and their moms. Absolutely, Sandra. I love boys. I love toddlers. He's not a toddler anymore, but I keep saying that. I keep hoping. I don't know. I hope all is well. Do you do mentorship? Yes, T, I do. It's in the LINK in my bio. You can click my face again, and then you'll be in the my profile, and you can click the stand store. I'm gonna actually show you guys before I go. Do you use coupons a lot? Not as much as I should. So that's a good. Thank you for saying that. I do need to use coupons more often. I really just find good deals. But I do need to be using coupons on like the everyday items that I could be buying, right? On that everyday items that I sell. But coupon it, absolutely. Anybody who does coupon, do you need to be doing this? I think I said that already. I'm gonna show you guys the mentorship really quick before I go. Maybe that's my sign that I need a break from going live. Maybe that's God telling me I need a break. Because yeah, I don't know. All right, so if you're in the if you're in the live, you're going to click my profile right here. And then you want to click it right here. And then you're going to click it right here in my profile. And that'll bring you to the community, okay? It's $297, and you guys can get in. You can do Afterpay, Klarna, PayPal, Pay Later. And you can get into the community, you guys. And for anybody who didn't see that came in late, this is the community. I'm not going to go through everything, but I'll show you guys what it looks like. It's teach you guys step by step how to do everything, how to set it up, how to set up your Amazon store, teach you guys how this works, the tools and software that you need, how to do product sourcing, you guys how to find products, where to go, how to get ungated, if you're gated, how to list products, how to ship them, how to keep your account safe. So it's everything inside of here. And once you guys open up the boxes, it's step-by-step videos teaching you everything you need to know. Okay, so that's all. This is the community. And you get one-on-one help. I see somebody messaging me right now that I need to respond to. After I get off this live, I will respond to whoever that is. So give you guys a list of wholesalers, 100 plus. And liquidation suppliers. Yep. Ungated products for the newbies who have nothing to sell or say they have nothing to sell. I'm giving you guys ungated products. And a Zoom replays. We do Zooms every Wednesday. I just had a Zoom with my students on Wednesday. On today, a few hours ago, we just had a Zoom. And yep, and we are in here talking like a community, helping each other out. I'm giving them products, all of the things. There's people all over the country in the community already. And I have somebody in Canada in here as well, sharing our wins. People got their seller accounts approved. One of my students is already making sales, and she just started about 8 days ago. Already making sales, already making her money. And yep, that's the community, you guys. That's the community. And if anybody is looking to join, guys can do it, and I'll approve your access. Okay, let's see what you guys got. Look, I might as well make the most out of this. I'm not going to see y'all for a little while. That is so funny to me. What is your price? It's $297, but you can do it on Klarna Afterpay and PayPal Pay Later if you want to break it down. I've got approved to be a seller and have downloaded and subscribed all tools. It's just the sourcing. Absolutely. You just got to know what places to stay in as far as what categories. Just try to stay in like toys, books, pet supplies, kitchen supplies, and don't go for the biggest brands you see, right? Don't go for the big brands. You can try some of the big brands and see what it looks like, but if you keep getting that gated thing, request approval, then go ahead and do something else. All right, thank you guys for the follows. I appreciate you. All right. Any more questions, guys? But yeah, just keep sourcing. It's the name of the game. You're not doing anything wrong. You know, just keep going. Just keep going. And then don't be scared to go to different stores. If you're not finding something in one store, go to another. And then you can do it online too. You can do a lot of your sourcing online. All right, you guys. I'm going to give you guys a few minutes. Any questions before I go? Let me know. Do you do individual mentorship? I might consider it. I keep getting that question, so I think that's a sign that I just need to offer something. But DM me if you really want individual mentorship, because I keep getting that question. How do I sign up? Angel, let me show you. You're going to click my face right here. Click it again in the middle, and then that'll bring you to my profile. You're going to click the link in my profile. It says Stand Store, and then you can go ahead and sign up. You guys can do Klarna, Afterpay, PayPal, Pay Later to break the payments down. So so you don't have to do a lump sum. So it's up to you. And it's a one-time fee, you guys, lifetime access. You will get, you will, even if you join my group, you will get individual help from me. Because let's say, like I had a few of my students who we were messaging back and forth and they just weren't understanding what I was saying. So I had to get on a Zoom with them to help them figure things out, right? So you still get individual help in the community. And we do weekly Zoom calls. So we had one today. All right, you guys. Anything else before we close out? Let me know. New here. Hey. I came late. How do you help with startup? I can help. So to start up, go to sale.amazon.com. That shouldn't be hard. Just make sure you are not, just make sure everything matches your documents when you put your name and your address in the system. But yeah, go to sale.amazon.com and you can start there. To start your Amazon seller accounts. If you need additional one-on-one detail help, you can get into my community. Hey, new here. Hey, Tia. Taya. I hope I said that right. I don't know. But you're welcome. All right, you guys. I think I'm going to go. I will see you guys later. Okay. Yeah, catch the next live. All right. Tia. Okay, so I did say it right. I think. Yeah, I did say it right. All right, you guys. Y'all have a good night, and I'll see y'all soon. I don't know when, but I'll see you guys. Bye.